The win for KU football gets Jayhawk fans excited for the future. One guy, of course, gets a first-class seat to all of it. Voice of the Jayhawks, Brian Hanni.
Hey, speak of West Charger,
That's
even.
right.
I was at KU's win against Wichita State at the T-Mobile Center yesterday, and you spared a few minutes to talk about this Jayhawk football program ahead of that game. Last year, the Liberty Bowl, take it to overtime. You leave with an excitement of what's to come. How much different is it ending the season with a bowl game win?
It's night and day different, and 3 more wins to boot. I mean, now you're talking about a 15-win stretch in 2 years. To put it in perspective, the previous 8 Kansas seasons, Landon, added up to just 14 wins. So you make that leap from 6 to 9, you end on a high note, and then you look at who's coming back. And obviously there's some guys with some decisions still to be made, but this was largely a junior-laden team here in 2023. So if you get the vast majority of those guys back, this will be one of the most experienced teams in America, and a group that's been winning with that experience as well. So that means everything is on the table. I think this is going to be one of the top 3 teams in the Big 12 Conference, talked about to win the league, and if you win the league on the year that the college football playoff expands, you could have possible inclusion there too. So there's a lot now within reach for this Kansas team that just 2-3 years ago didn't even seem fathomable, let alone reachable and attainable.
College football playoff, with it being 12 teams next year, the auto bid, how crazy is it to think that it's not that far out of reach that that's a possibility next year?
I mean, it's amazing because you go back to 2007 when Kansas was 12-1. They were almost at the very tip-top of the college football mountain on that given year, won 8 games the next year, and then fell off a cliff. And we felt like we fell to the lowest of lows, and we were going to have a hard time ever getting back up to the middle. Well, now, in just the first 3 years of the Lance Leipold era, you're knocking on the door of inclusion in such things. So that's really, really exciting. And the difference between what we have going right now and what it was like in 07, 08, 09 under Mangino, while those were amazing years, and obviously what they accomplished with the Orange Bowl team still far exceeds what this group has done. The difference is with the roster continuity, the coaching continuity, and the synergy between the Chancellor Douglas Gerard, the AD Travis Goff, and Lance Leipold atop of football, it all feels so much more sustainable, Landon. We've got a new stadium coming in 2025. Before Andy Kotelnicki moved on to Penn State, we had the first coaching continuity where the entire coaching roster was retained one season to the next in 20 years. But the culture that Lance Leipold has built is one that players want to stick and stay and be a part of. You go back to 08, 09, you didn't have that same continuity. Right now we do. That's why it feels different, that they're building something that's built to last.
I want to ask about Jason Bean real quick. One of the all-time stories of what would be any program. But of course, with him being the number 2 guy coming in, I just want to know, what is his legacy at Kansas? What should Kansas fans remember him as?
It's an incredible legacy, and one that I think now is the blueprint to show future student athletes that are maybe going through a tough time, where they get beat out for a job or their performance on the field isn't going like they hoped, that it's not necessarily needed to look around for greener pastures and find a better fit somewhere else. Maybe you do what we did for the previous 100 years of college athletics, and you just stay where your boots are planted. You dig in, you work harder, you find a way to make your current opportunity become the optimal one. We live in an era right now where the invoke thing is to hop in the portal at the first sign of any type of adversity. The invoke thing is to blame the coach that didn't pick you for the starting job and go coach and play for somebody who will. Well, Jason did just the opposite. He swam upstream when everybody else would have told him to leave. If you think back to the end of last season, he airmails that pass in triple overtime in Memphis, and he was getting crushed on social media. He himself probably thought, maybe I should look elsewhere. But when it was all said and done, he realized the brotherhood with his Kansas teammates was just too strong. The belief and the rapport he had in the Kansas coaches was just too good, and maybe he needed to stay and stick it out. He was promised nothing. There were no assurances of starts or playing time or anything. Actually, he was working out at receiver for certain stretches of the preseason. But he comes back, and my oh my, what a final chapter he gets to pen. He completely rewrites his legacy, answers his doubters and critics, cements the way he'll be remembered, and now you got KU fans talking about him as a possible Ring of Honor guy. Who would have thought that would be the case? So whatever comes in the future, we're just so glad he came back and finished it out, did what right now the minority do, quite frankly, when the going gets tough. He was able to stick and stay and look at the benefits and the harvest he was able to reap through all that hard work and stick-to-itiveness at KU.
Just an incredible story. Brian, thank you so much.
Thank you, Landon. Thanks for hanging out today in Kansas City.